So we had 4 different teams working. One was animation team is from India. Then we had the creative director was from Dubai. We had music, and the client team was from United States. So there were 4 different teams, and making sure that we had a clarity.
And the nature of the project falls under classical animation. Already classical animations has a lot of steps, from creating concepts to storyboarding to animatics to keyframe animation, cleanup, coloring, background effects and all. And taking approval across each levels takes a lot of time.
We were struggling to create the animatics. Then Prabhat introduced Ranjana ma'am, who helped us here to create the animatics. Without their help, this film would have incomplete.
We took a smart approach of mixing classical animation with the modern ways of animation to speed up our process and meet the timeline.
It's a first project जिस पे fully लग के काम किया है. अगर 10 लोग हैं तो कि 10 लोग अगर एनिमेशन कर रहे हैं, कहीं ना कहीं डिफरेंस आता है. तो वो किस तरीके से पूरा पाइपलाइन बनती है, कैसे कोऑर्डिनेशन होता है. तो दैट वाज माय लर्निंग एंड एक्सपीरियंस.
We had to develop a new way of approval across levels, and for that we had to come up with a completely new strategy that we have never worked on before.
When you get good visuals to animate, so that is basically my favorite.
बहुत दिनों बाद मतलब इस क्वालिटी का जो एक एनिमेशन प्रोजेक्ट था वो मेरे पास आया, तो एक जो नया प्रोजेक्ट आया और चैलेंजिंग था थोड़ा सा.
क्रिएटिविटी की एक जो एक लेवल होता है ना, वो बड़ा है हमारा इसके ऊपर काम करके. और इससे क्या है कि बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं जो हमें लगता था मिस कर रहे हैं लाइफ में, वो हमें करने का मौका मिला है.
एक चीज़ और थी कि हर किसी ने, जितने भी टीम वाले थे, कि सब कहीं ना कहीं पे अटके थे, बट किसी ने नहीं बोला कि नहीं कर पाएंगे. सब सोल्यूशन के लिए थे कि यार इस चीज़ का सोल्यूशन निकालना है.
So the part of project which I enjoyed most was making sure that the clarity of communication is there. That is the prime essential thing for me, even in the profession or outside the profession.
So now I think I can call this my favorite project at Dramantram.
We have achieved and we have finished this project before timeline. So the day we were submitting this project, so that was the best feeling for me.
We hear from the client side that they had goosebumps, and now after all the effort what people have put in there, we got to know the client team is planning one premiere into a theater. It's exciting. It's not everyday thing that we get in our creative agency, so this is pretty awesome.
एनिमेशन काम तो यार डेली इम्प्रूव हो ही रहा है. मेरा और ज़्यादा आपके साथ ना मतलब कनेक्शन बन गया.
So this whole project is a very learning and a good experience for me.
A lot of ex-Dramantarians, they have been called upon onto this project. So I call it as a fun, like Avengers assemble. But it was lovely to work with all the great minds, and I think the project came out brilliant.